Hello, good friends. Michael again. Allow me first appreciate everyone for following me up on my social media platforms. Special thanks to those who have subscribed to my YouTube channels. My YouTube channel, Right Info, and those who have labored to call me to educate them more on this topic of drugs and how they can protect their loved ones against this vice of drug addiction. Today again, we're going to talk about major emphasis is going to be on our children and how we can protect our children. Many times we lose our children to drugs and other substances, not because we don't care about them, but because we are always not there when they need us. Allow me give you a case of a young girl we one day happened to help. Her parents were always busy, which is not a crime, of course, but their daughter was going through a lot and had no one to open to. She became depressed, angry at everyone at home, but parents knew nothing of her situation. She started drugs to numb her pain, of course, but eventually became addicted to this vice. Much as she was addicted to drugs, but there are annoying parties here. One day, a relative visited them from Europe. Of course, the relative was coming from one of European country and took advantage of this young girl's situation. This relative used to rape this young girl and infected her with HIV virus. Infected her with the virus. To cut the whole story short, the pedophile went back to Europe and left this young girl with a lot to deal with on her plate. After knowing, of course, that she was infected with the virus, one day she overdosed herself to death. She went in the bathroom, tried to drag herself to end her life, but only to be saved by a house manager we call a helper. They rushed her to the hospital. She survived, but the doctor recommended this young girl to be seeing a therapist. And that's how we came in to help this young girl. If I may ask, do you know your children? Do you know what they are going through? If we are to protect our children against the enemies of this world, we need to know what they are going through. And that's how we'll be able to counter their bad behaviors. Much as we put much emphasis on protecting ourselves and loved ones against mosquitoes to not to get malaria, we should also protect our loved ones against the horror that can torment them to death. That's the disease of addiction. Because drugs affect the brain functionality, it will be always hard for users to make smart decisions. Like the case of that young girl who tried to end her life thinking that what was challenging her would be done, not knowing should be gone for good. It is always difficult for them to interact well with others, most especially sharing out what they are going through will be it's always hindered. They sometimes they don't want to share their feelings, to express their feelings with other with other people. Controlling themselves is always difficult for them. That's why sometimes when you deny them something, they want to fight, they become agitated. So it is very, very crucial to understand them such that you're in better position to help your loved ones who is affected. Drug abuse is a serious issue, abolishing the dreams of our future generation, not in Uganda alone, but around the globe. Our youth, inclusive of course, students, are more vulnerable to drugs because of the mass influence of mass media and television, and even adults get involved in drug abuse due to circumstances beyond their control. Talk of poverty, family problems, which are beyond their control, to mention but a few. Therefore, in conclusion, drug abuse decreases a person's productivity and challenges the community's sense of security, love, and peace. My last question: are you ready to protect your loved ones against this vice? If you're ready, kudos. Therefore, for more information, you can follow me up and again subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can give me a call. You can call me on 0788623894. You can also call me on Airtel 0753674045. You'll be blessed and you'll get more information on drugs. And if you have someone battling with addiction, reach out to me on those lines. You'll be helped. Stay blessed. Love you all.